I discontinued later on, same batch. Later on, our Pooja Oak madam, who is daughter of our beloved Nimbalkar Guruji and Nimbalkar madam. Um, I think Sonali Paranjpe madam has also recently joined this batch from the morning batch. So uh, this entire scheme completes 5 years. You know, sixth year is going on, and in eve of celebrating this completion of 5 years, only this batch, sixth batch, decided let us celebrate and very thoughtfully. This year is Nimbalkar Guruji's birth centenary year too, coincidentally. And very thoughtfully, they planned to start a lecture series every, I think, fourth Friday or so every month. And many such episodes are already over. I'm also, I think, coming for the second time in the same series. So, thank you, first of all, for calling me once again. And congratulations to all the participants and teachers of Global Regular Center of Yoga Vidyaniketan, and more particular to this batch 204, that is 5 to 6 p.m. IST. Now coming to today's topic, the healing meditation. In fact, we always say yoga has got a holistic approach. It's not like that this is a tablet for a BP and this tablet is for diabetes. So many times people ask, oh, I have got so and so, what I have to do? So just like a medicine prescription, they expect. But as you come in the field of yoga, the yoga teachers try to make you understand. They teach you that it's not so. Yoga is a holistic approach. Although we say, I'm doing yoga for 1 hour. In fact, that doing word itself is not that fair. It's bit objectionable word. It is living yoga that is more important. Because if I say I practice yoga for 1 hour, somebody will ask me, what are you doing rest of the 23 hours? If my answer is it's non-yogic, then there is a big question mark on even my 1 hour so-called yoga practice. So it's not doing yoga, but it's living yoga, and that includes only this technical. When we say I practice yoga for 1 hour, I refer to the technical aspects. Mainly in the Hatha Yogic tradition, so many asana, kriya, bandha, mudra, pranayam, dhyan, that is meditation. These are the technical aspects. But when we say living yoga, it's not restricted to those technical aspects, but a behavioral aspect of yoga. What Maharshi Patanjali used the term like yama and niyama. Similarly, philosophy of yoga. Yoga is the darshan, one of the darshan. Darshan is the foundation of Indian philosophy. And so that approach, how you look at the life, how you look at each and every event in the life, that is the philosophical approach. And that together makes it yoga. That's why we say it's a way of life, it's a living yoga. It's a 24-hour job rather than 1 hour and 1.5 hours. And so meditation is one of them. Many times we find some advertisement or labeling, yoga and pranayam, yoga and meditation. What is this and? You know, when we say yoga includes all these things, all the technical aspects, plus the yamaniyam, plus the philosophy of yoga, then what is that yoga and pranayam or yoga and meditation? It's meaningless. You can say pranayama workshop. Okay, fine. Understood. Meditation workshop. Understood. Yoga and meditation. This is something wrong because yoga includes everything. There is no and. Anyway, now meditation itself is the ocean. There are so many techniques meditation, and it all depends on our, nature. What appeals to me. That's why Ramakrishna Paramahamsa once asked or stated that let there be as many number of religions as many number of individuals. Because religion is something organization. It's not spiritual. Spiritualism is different from religion. And when it comes to spirituality, it's not the organization, but it's the individual upliftment. And that's why in the Hindu marriage ritual also, there is a oath taken in terms of the Agni. Kamechi, Arthechi, Dharmechi. That's all. There are four Purusharthas. Kama, Artha, Dharma, and Moksha. Moksha is the fourth Purushartha. And the human yoni is a Moksha yoni. Then why the oath is taken only for three? Because we will go together. So far earth is concerned, there is finance. So far Kam is concerned, and the Dharma is concerned. But Moksha, there is no guarantee. Because it's an individual, merit. Although they have married in this life, with their moksha, there is no relationship. In which birth and which day out of these two partners, one will get moksha, we don't know. It depends on their karma. And that's why only three are guaranteed. There is no guaranteed but the fourth one. That's the reason that oath is not included in the marriage rituals. Uh, that's why Ramakrishna Paramahamsa stated that let there be as many number of individuals, as many, as many number of religions, as many number of individuals, in the sense that every individual can have a separate regime of meditative practice, pending he on his nature. And that's why Maharishi Patanjali used the term va everywhere. Va means or. If not this, then go for that. Then go for another one, depending on your, nature or suits you. Yathadhi abhimata dhyanadva. Again, that why is there. So, as per your, how you feel it, what suits you, what appeals you. जैसे हिंदी में भी कहते हैं भाव, मराठी में कहते हैं भाव तोची देव. जो भाता है वो भगवान है. So, for meditation, appeal, a topic's appeal is very, very, unless the topic appeals to the mind of person, he can't really meditate. That's what it means. And so, uh, if I say, oh, this is a very good, regime of meditation, I feel it. It might be good for me, not necessary that it should be good for others. But one thing, one will have to try, what we call trial and error method. And so it changes from person to person, and within a person, it changes from time to time. At what standard or level you are. So particular technique suits you now. But after a time, after a saturation point, it won't give you any progress. So you need to change the topic. But it's not uplifting, promoting yourself. So meditation is a journey, not just single technique. And that's why I said meditation itself is an ocean. There are so many techniques. But what I feel is that the meditative techniques can be divided into two categories, first of all. First of all, number one is the original meditation. And second one is applied meditation. In science, we say physics, chemistry, biology as the basic science. And then there are applied sciences like engineering, medical science, and art. These are applied sciences. What is the basic meditation? That's related to actual yoga. As you know, yoga is to connect one of the meaning. You join. And they say join Atma with the Paramatma. Actually, it is not joining Atma with Paramatma. They are already same. There is nothing like Atma. It's Paramatma only. But the fraction of Paramatma within me is known as Atma. Is known as Atma. But we are not aware that there is something like Atma, if at all. And if at all Atma is there, it is same as Paramatma. We don't know. It's covered. That jnana, that knowledge is covered. So yoga is not getting something, but it is discovering something. It's already there. Atma is same as Paramatma. It exists. It's the existence. It's Sat Chit Ananda, it is said. So that's what the existence is. It is just an existence, that's all. Nothing else. But we are not aware about that. So to know it is yoga. So it happens, it is not a yoga. Means it is not really joining, but to know that it has already joined. It has already joined, something like that. The Sankhya says Purusha and Prakriti. And Prakriti is our body, our mind, everything is, Prakriti. And we are something beyond that, subtler. It's the Purusha itself. The Yoga Darshan also accepted the entire Sankhya concept. However, in Vedanta, they talk of the Brahma. What exists is only Brahma. And the Prakriti, actually, Vedanta is not using that word, but it says it's the Maya. Nothing exists. It's a Maya. And this very doctrine is put forth by Adi Shankaracharya. He was a strong promoter of this doctrine of Mayavad, Advaita, Kevala Advaitavad, what is meant. And once he was giving a lecture. Those days, the lectures were not given in halls, AC hall, studio, no, in nature, under a tree, under that shadow, people used to sit, disciples, and he was giving lecture. And a tiger came. Everybody ran away, including Acharya. And then when tiger went out back to jungle, again, all of them assembled. So a young boy, bit mischievous, dared to ask, Acharya, you are talking so about Mayavad, everything is Maya. Then why did you run away? It was a Maya, no tiger. Why you have to get so much scared about tiger? It's just a Maya. The beautiful answer given by Acharya Shankaracharya. Yes, my boy, that tiger was Maya. Our running away was also Maya. Anyway, so it is the avidya. Avidya is not the wrong knowledge. Avidya is a false knowledge. It's not the correct knowledge. That avidya covers the truth. And when there is discovering God, then we know this is the truth. That the truth is there already. It exists. But we don't know about the truth. We realize only at that point of. That's what is yoga all about. And to know this, I mean, it is not knowing. Knowing is a term is understanding. Knowing is something, informative. It's intellectual. But here we're talking about a first-hand experience. The correct term is realization. Anubhuti, इसको कहते हैं. It is not knowing. Knowing is not the correct term. Knowing information more connected to, Pancha Jnanendriya, five sense organs. It is beyond all things. Five sense organs have their own limitation. It can't give you the self-realization, the realization of Atma. It's to be experienced at a different strata. So that is what is meditation is originally. That is the original or people basic meditation. The meditation intention is to know that I am not mere body, I am not mere mind, I am something beyond all this, something subtle. And that's what the Sankhya Darshan called it as Purusha, the Vedanta Darshan called it as Atma, whatever it is. Vedantic philosophy has got one more classification. It's the five layered, classification. Annamaya kosh is physical body. Pranamaya kosh is the energy body. Manomaya kosh is the mind. So pranamaya kosh is sandwiched in between Annamaya and Manomaya because it is the pran, it is the energy. Because of it, both are working, both are functioning. If pran is not there, neither body will, function, nor the mind will function. Rather, mind is nothing but functional aspect. As such, mind doesn't exist as a matter, just like body. And then there is Vijnanamaya course, conscience. Then there is Anandamaya course, it's a bliss. And then comes the existence of real inner self, that is the Atma. Tado drashtu swarupe, tada drashtu swarupe avastam. Swarupa is the word used by Maharishi Patanjali. Real self. Swarup, not Rupa. Rup is the mirror image. And this is the intention of meditation. Now, applied meditation is a therapeutic, using meditation as a therapeutic tool, which is today's topic. Healing meditation is the title. Can we use that very technique of meditation, which was originally meant to know that I am not mere body, I am not mind, I am something subtle. Same technique, if used on therapeutic, level or healing, it's another category of meditation. And there are so many meditative techniques which can heal you. And this is a special technique that we are discussing today. That doesn't mean that this is the only healing technique. No, this is not the only healing meditative technique. But this is one of the major healing meditative technique which are discussing today. We may call it as Pran Urja Dhyan. We may call it as Manas Chintan, sometimes as the founder of Bihar School of Yoga, uh, Swami Satyanand Saraswati, named it as Yoga Nidra, very popular word now. Yeah. So, basic concept of all this technique is similar. Just the names, they differ and little difference here and there in the approach. Now, straightway coming to this today's topic, healing meditation. As I said, we may call it as Prana Urja Dhyana. We may call it as, say, Manas Chintana. Fine. First of all, what varied types of healing are available for the mankind as on today? Before that, what varied understanding of diseases are there in different, you know, uh, different methodologies, you know, whether it is allopathy, nowadays it is known as modern medicine or Ayurveda or magnet therapy and naturopathy and what not. So many methods of healing or dealing with the diseases or dealing with the health of humankind. So they have a different way of understanding the disease itself. According to the understanding of the disease, they have got modality of treatment. Please understand. So let us briefly know about it. First of all, the most popular method is modern medicine nowadays it is done. Previously it was done known as allopathy. They have studied the body in detail, structure and function of the body. If something happens other way in the function or the structure, then they name it different disease. This disease, that disease. So many names of disease. Some infection is there outside, or some ingredient does some modification there inside. So all these are different ways of understanding the diseases and the so many diagnostic tools this modern medicine has developed. And then what is the treatment? If something goes wrong with the function, with some chemical, some ingredient, can I bring the difference? Can I give some relief? Or can I, you know, suppress some of the symptoms, control some of the symptoms, something like that. Different medicines, a lot of pharmacological development has taken place. And if that doesn't work, then cut it. That's why MBBS, that is Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, isn't it? Then homeopathy has got totally different approach. If an ingredient is leading to, we call a symptom, same ingredient, if diluted in very dilute form, given, those symptoms, you know, are getting treated. So this is entire different from allopathic principle. Ayurvedic has got yet different concept of tridosha. Tridosha are the basic structural, I mean functional elements. Humors. Balance in that leads to health. Imbalance leads to disease. Then they have studied different foods and different medicines which can bring that modification as per requirement. And that's why that food is very important. That परहेज जिसको बोलते हैं. In magnet therapy, north pole is a energy giving, emitting pole. South pole is a energy absorbing pole. And diseases are nothing but energy imbalances. So wherever energy is more, they apply south pole. Whenever energy is less, they apply north pole, something like that. Acupressure, acupuncture, Reiki, these all are connected to Nadi and Prana. Pranayam is also concerned with the same thing. Pranamaya kosha. It's not acting at a physical level, but an energy level. And today we want to deal with this prana only. The meditation I am talking about can be done in, meditative posture, Padmasana, Vajrasana, whatever it is. Supposing I say about half an hour you have to do this, then you should be there in that, posture for half an hour. You should have that capacity. If not comfortable, lying down is best option. Shavasana, what we call Chaitanya. But there is one risk. कहीं शवासन निद्रासन न हो जाए. There is a possibility that one may feel asleep. And that's why one needs to be very alert during meditation. Meditation is neither awakened state nor slept state. It's a third state of meditation. So one need to be alert when meditation. Otherwise, we will fall asleep. As we say, the aeroplane has to be in contact with the radar of airport. The moment it is out of contact from the radar, it has wandered, it has gone. So just like that. So wherever, from whatever source you are getting the instructions, you should be in line with that. Then you will be meditating. Otherwise, you won't know when you will fall asleep. So whether it is meditative posture or it is shavasana, you relax the entire body. Be aware of breathing. Now, as we have seen in different regimes, They have the concept of understanding very diseases in different way, and accordingly they have got the treatment. So what is the way of understanding what is the concept of diseases so far this you know Panchakoshi concept is concerned, or the technique we are discussing today? Pranamaya kosh is the energy body. It's not physical body. Just like supposing this is a magnet. This is North Pole. This is South Pole. This is the physical body, Annamaya kosh, we can compare. But the medical magnetic field is here outside also. You can compare this with Pranamaya kosh. You can understand. So Pranamaya kosha is not restricted to body. It is even inside and outside body. And the functioning entire happening because of prana. If prana is not there is no function. It's a dead body. Neither the heart functions nor the brain functions in dead body. But all are functioning in a living person because of prana. When the prana has gone, in Sanskrit it is said gata prana. Gata means gone. Prana has gone. What remains is the dead body. So that is the concept of prana and pranamaya kosh, which is not understood by modern science as on today, fortunately or unfortunately. Now, they have described prana flows through the 72,000 nadis. Nadis are again not physical structure. They are not some vessels, blood vessels or nerves. No, nerves are also annamaya kosh. They are physical structure. Blood vessels are also physical structure. Nadis are not physical structure. They do not belong to Annamaya Kosha. They belong to Pranamaya Kosha. It's energy channel. Energy channel. So just like TV channels, we can't see any channel here. But moment you got right instrument like TV, and then moment you tune it according to the whatever uh, TV center, then both the visuality, audio visual, both are available to us. But otherwise, you don't know that hundreds of TV channels, their waves, their energies are here. We don't know. Just like that. Pran is like that, or the nadis are like that. And till the pranic flow through all the 72,000 nadis network is very smooth, we are healthy. When the some of the nadis are getting blocked and the pranic flow is disturbed, it leads to disease. So this way you have to understand. Or it may not be blocked, but yet the pranic flow is not streamlined through the nadis. Streamlined and non-streamlined. It is said in a magnet, the iron particles are streamlined, then it's converted to magnet. And when the iron particles in a haphazard fashion, it's just an iron bar. It's not magnet. That's what you have learned in physics. You know. So just like that, when the pranic flow is streamlined, we are healthy. And all the yogic practices ultimately aim to do that, to open nadi shuddhi. They use that term. The nadi should be open, cleaned, and the pranic flow should be rendered streamlined. Then we are healthy. Now, many of you might be suffering from so many diseases, smaller, bigger. They can be physical, they can be psychic, they can be psychosomatic. And as per medical science, we have understood, okay, spondylosis, there is a degeneration here. In knee arthritis, there is a degeneration there. In diabetes, my insulin is not being, properly synthesized. In type A or in type B, insulin is there, but it's resisted. It is not being, it's not allowed to function, whatever. For a while, keep this knowledge aside. Keep this modern science or medical science knowledge aside. Or if you got any other approach, keep it aside and purely think from this, yogic, yoga shastra point of view, that I am suffering, I have got disease or diseases. It means concerned nadis are blocked and the pranic flow is haphazard, polluted. Because how the disease forms? Adi leads to Vyadi. Adi is created in the mind, it says. And this disturbed mind, Adi, disturbs, pollutes the pranamaya kosha, disturbing the pranic flow, and then expresses at an annamaya kosha level in terms of the symptom. And unfortunately, the medicine only suppresses or act over the symptom at annamaya kosha level without touching the pranamaya kosha anymore. And that is the power of yoga. It doesn't restrict to the annamaya kosha at a physical body, but it deals with the root and as well as thought. Simultaneously, yoga acts on Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, and not only that, it acts on Vijnanamaya Kosha. So, Vijnanamaya Kosha is the conscience, it helps as a preventive. Why Adi was formed? Because my behavior was wrong. Whether in terms of Ahar, Vihar, Nidra, anything. Okay, my behavior is wrong. So, Adi is formed. Adi leads to Vyadi. Vyadi is disease. Now, because yoga acts on Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, my disease is cured, but story doesn't end. Still, the Adi is going to form again, new disease will be created. So, from preventive point of view, if my Vijnanamaya Kosha is stronger, my Viveka Buddhi, conscience is stronger, then I won't behave wrongly further. So, it's a permanent, prevention. But that is yoga. And so you understand from this point of view, whatever diseases you have, that at a not at a physical level, what the modern science says, but at a pranamaya level. This blockage of the nadis. You can imagine some black color poison is accumulated just for visualization. Now you have to feel breath is coming, breath is going. These two nostrils, right nostril, left nostril, they are somewhere related to two important nadis, Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi, or Pingala and Ida. There are out of 72,000 nadis, three nadis are most important, this Pingala, Ida, and the Sushumna. Sushumna is blocked most of the time in a layman. Only when these two are balanced, slowly the Sushumna is getting activated. That is the spiritual concept. And when the pranic flows continuously through the Sushumna nadi, it's the onset of actually the upliftment of the, or one is heading towards the enlightenment, in yoga. Anyway, that is not our field. We restrict to the therapy only, okay, healing only. And so you have to visualize that whatever disease you have and which nadis are blocked. Then you come back to your breathing. These two nadis are directly connected to Vayu Tattva, the Panchamahabhut, Prithvi, Jala, Agni, Vayu, Akash. These are the, to call, um, Panchamahabhut, because of out of which the universe is created. Same Panchamahabhut create our body too. And when we get birth, when we are created, rather, birth is not the correct term. When we are created out of Panchamahabhuta. Obviously, we have got an opening account balance, just like bank account, Then how we credit, how we debit accordingly at a time, our bank balance depends. So what are the crediting modalities of prana? Meditation is best crediting of prana. Sleeping, then keeping maunam sarvatra sadhe, or eating, fruits and raw vegetables, sprouts, such natural food is all crediting the pranic energy. What are debiting? Badbadna, too much talking, too much speaking. We are discharging our battery. Junk food. Junk food is also known as dead food. I very much like that term dead. I don't like dead food, I said. I like that term dead. Why dead? Because devoid of prana, so it is dead. Pran nahi hai. There is no pran in them, so it is dead food. Rightly they have. It's just a dead calorie. And so when we consume, then secondly, uh, uh, too much stress or sex, all these discharge the battery, lessen the prana. So we know the different modalities of crediting prana and debiting prana. Then what is the correct lifestyle? yogic lifestyle, to credit more and more prana and to check the discharging, debiting of the prana. That's what is the correct lifestyle, yogic lifestyle we discuss about. So that is at one level, preventive level. Curative level, in this healing meditation, we have directly in contact with the Panchamahabhuta and get the prana. So imagine when I breathe in, we do prana dharana, no? We feel the touch of incoming and outgoing breath inside the nasal passage, whatever we call prana dharana, dvitiya, tritiya. Air is much subtler compared to liquid and solid, but still it is grosser compared to prana. And that's why at least you can feel the touch of prana, sorry, touch of air. You can't feel touch of prana, it's a subtler energy. So what we can do is only visualize. So you have to visualize when I breathe in, say, shining white color or golden yellow color or blue color, prana is entering within it. And when I breathe out, the black color poisonous smoke is being thrown out because wherever the prana stuck there because of the blockage, slowly it is being dislodged. So the detoxification happens. बोलते हैं ना, न रहेगा बांस न बजेगी बांसुरी. The very cause, root cause of disease will be withered away. So as the nadis are getting cleaned, all the accumulated poison is being thrown out in the process. It's only prana that is flowing, and that is healing that first level. And then whenever two or more nadis meet together, since the prana flows in different direction, it whirs, it spins, and that's why rightly they have termed it as chakra. There are 114, 114, all these are chakra. And there are 114 chakra. And out of them, seven chakra are major. They are like big, railway junction. So hundreds of nadis meet together and they lie parallel to spine in vertical axis known as Kundalini chakra. So Muladhar is the lowermost chakra. Sahasrara is the last topmost chakra. And every chakra has got some connection with our different body organs and the concerned diseases. And as they become activating, we happen to get healed. So that's what we have to visualize. I know the time is passing very fast. Madam was talking about taking question answer session also. So I'm afraid how much how far I'll be able to do that. But now, without wasting any time, whatever little you have understood, see, it is just like clearing the traffic. If traffic is there, the traffic police can manage to clean the traffic because he is Vardiwala. He is officially authorized to do that. So Pran is just next to divine power. It is officially authorized to detoxify. And that advantage we have to take. At that level, at Pranamaya Kosh level, we have to heal ourselves to this, healing meditation. So I think instead of just describing, we should directly should go for the first hand experience of healing. Okay. So those who are very comfortable to sit in any meditative posture like Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, whatever, or Vajrasana, whatever, for say about half an hour, you are welcome. If that is not the case, best option is lie on your back. Okay. But remember, be alert, be in contact with my instructions. Moment you stop listening to my instructions, you will wander, you will go to sleep. That should not happen. Please go. It's your choice now whether to sit in the meditative posture or in, say, Chaitanyasana, Shavasana. Close your eyes and just scan your body. Relax the entire body. Relax the whole body. If at all you are in Chaitanyasana or Shavasana, you can absolutely relax the entire body. If you are sitting in a meditative posture, there is a limitation, yet the spine is straight in natural curvature, shoulders are bit back, lumbar region has caved slightly in, but facial muscles are relaxed, chin parallel to the ground. There is no strain on the neck. The abdomen moves very freely in and out for breathing. Leg muscles, hand muscles are relaxed to the great extent. Those who are lying on back, feeling heavier touch of body parts on the ground out of relaxation, more particularly both the legs, both the arms, back, back of the head. Your whole body fully or maximum relax, enjoy. Have a communication with all the structures, all the joints, all the muscles, all the organs. The structure is for the function. They are rightly created, rightly designed by that architect to render the function from grosser to subtler level. All the systems, all the organs, rather every cell in the body are functioning in coordination with each other. It's a real internet. All the 3 trillion cells are connected with each other. There is a perfect internet between all the cells. And that right communication is health. And wrong communication and miscommunication is the cause of diseases. So very gratefully thank for this proper structure or function, coordination within them, not only outside body parts, even inner body organs, involuntary. So feel the relaxation in heart, lungs, diaphragm, in abdominal cavity, the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, pancreas, kidney, adrenal gland, the reproductive system, all the organs. I hope everybody is much aware about all these structures, their region, their functioning. So I am not utilizing time for that purpose here. Very gratefully thank all these parts, all these internal organs too, for their great service, all those functions they render, and all the internal organs, outside organs, the voluntary body parts as well as the involuntary body parts all work together in integration and coordination ultimately to keep me healthy. All are at service of me. So very gratefully thank them. So ideally, theoretically, you are not supposed to have any problem. You have born healthy, you should remain healthy. But because of our wrong lifestyle at some or the other time, regularly or sometimes, there is some pollution and we may get diseased. So just know about your diseases. It can be physical, it can be psychic, that is purely mental. And most of the diseases nowadays, they are psychosomatic. They take the shape in mind and then express themselves at a physical level in terms of symptoms. So whatever types of diseases, and not necessary one, there can be one or more diseases you are suffering from. There can be very silly small diseases It can be bit serious disease, whatever, A to Z. This technique is going to help to get healed for all the diseases. This entire spectrum, full range of diseases, A to Z. And so whatever disease you have, try to understand them. Try to be aware about these disorders in terms of this pranamaya kosha concept I described. Supposing cervical spondylosis is there. Forget about that reduction of the gap there and some osteophytes and all that. You visualize the nadis concerned there are blocked. Some of them are blocked with some black color poison. As a result, the free pranic flow is hampered there, and that's why you can't heal. Because of poison, pran doesn't reach there, pran doesn't flow, and that's the cause of the sustenance of the disease at a subtler pranamaya level. We are not discussing about Annamaya Kosh. We are not discussing about physical level. We are not discussing about symptom. We are discussing about its root at the energy level, Pranamaya Kosha. So please understand only in terms of this. Either the pranic flow is not streamlined, haphazard, or some of the nadis are blocked. To check the pranic flow altogether, fully or partially. This is awareness of the problem. This is very important. Unless you are aware about the problem, how can you find the solution? So this is the awareness of problem. This is the understanding of your disorder from yogic point of view, from pranic point of view. And now the treatment solution is easy. Remove the block. That's all. Just as a traffic police manages to clear the traffic, or if the society drainage is blocked, they pass compressed air and water. Such the municipal corporation, they send a vehicle which give that compressed air and water, so that whatever uh, block is there, some plastic or hairs, they are getting dislodged, and you get the nadis, the drainage cleaned. So just like that, prana dharana is going on. You can feel the touch of incoming breath, outgoing breath at the nostril, inside the nasal passage. That is the air touching the mucosal membrane. Air is still grosser, and that's why you can get that touch. All universal Panchamahabhut are the original source of prana, and hence these two nadis, Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi, that is right nostril, left nostril, are directly connected to Vayu Tattva. And when you breathe in, it is not mere air, but the prana from the Vayu Tattva is entering within you. Similarly, the body parts which are touching the ground, the prana from Prithvi Tattva is entering within you. Rather, this meditation is a direct tuning of your bodily Panchamahabhut with corresponding universal Panchamahabhut. Prithvi with Prithvi, Jala with Jala, Agni with Agni, Vayu with Vayu, and Akash with Akash. And so, whenever you breathe in prana from all these Panchamahabhut is entering within you, try to visualize pran in, say, shining white color. That is contrast to black color. Shining white color, or say golden yellow color, or blue color, or lavender color, or green color, whatever that appeals to your mind. It's your choice. With every breath, say that golden yellow color prana is entering within you, trying to flow throughout the 72,000 nadis network of your pranamaya kosha. But as per your disorder, wherever some blockage is there, we have already visualized it. There it's stuck. So with every breath, prana is coming and stucking at such points. This prana is very powerful, just next to the divine power. And so, as it gets stuck there, it can't remain there like that for a long time. It has produced a pressure there. And because of that, it has started dislodging the accumulated poison in those nadis. Just visualize, pushing, and the black color poisonous smoke is being thrown out during exhalation. With every inhalation, shining white color or say blue color prana is entering within you. And with every exhalation, black color poisonous smoke is being thrown out. With every breath, you are getting detoxified more and more. In some of the nadis, wherein previously prana doesn't used to reach because of the accumulated poison, now slowly it has start reaching. And moment prana reaches, it has started healing. Wherever there is poison, there is suffering, there is degeneration, there is disease. Wherever there is prana, there is regeneration, there is healing, there is curing, there is rendering the health. So with every breath, you are getting healed more and more. Whatever disease, A to Z, getting healed at a pranamaya kosh level, subtler level, root cause. And now no more poison is seen. All the accumulated poison is being had been thrown out. It's only prana that is entering and prana that is exiting, bathing the entire pranamaya kosh, cleaning it and healing. न रहेगा बांस न बजेगी बांसुरी. The very root cause of the disease has been thrown out. And so disease also is thrown out. And automatically it will heal. This is first level. You have turned fully healthy, completely healed. Coming to second level, wherever two or more nadis intersect in this 72,000 nadis network, since prana flows at such point in different direction, it whirls, it spins, and rightly they are known as chakra. There are 114 such smaller and bigger chakra. I won't say throughout the body, but I have to say throughout pranamaya kosh. And out of them, seven chakra are very big, just like big railway junction, wherein hundreds of nadis meet together. And they lie parallel to spine in vertical axis. The lowermost chakra is known as Muladhara chakra. Its position is in between anus and genitalis. It is known as perineum. मराठीमध्ये ज्याला शिवणी म्हणतात. Perineum. Again, let me remind you, it's not just inside the body, it's outside body also. It's a pranamaya kosh, it's energy, it's not physical. as the prana is flowing smoothly from all these hundreds of nadis. Obviously, the Muladhara chakra has started spinning faster, means got more active, turned active, more functional. And at it spins faster, it creates a subtler sound heard by our yogis. It is lam. So it is known as Bij mantra of that Muladhara chakra. So you have to meditate this Muladhara chakra with Bij mantra lam, and this Muladhara chakra concerned with the musculoskeletal system, all the joints more particularly. And muscles and bones, they are associated with joints. So in all the joint problem, you have to meditate more on this basal chakra, which is known as Muladhara chakra. They have described color also red. In Ganpati Atharvashish, that statement is there. Tvam Muladhara Sthito Asi, it states. And now it's like a charging of battery. In between genitalis and the umbilicus, navel, what you call, is in the pelvic region, is Swadhisthana chakra. It's feeling faster and its bij mantra is Vam, and it's concerned with the reproductive system. So any gynecological complications, sterility, impotency in a male, painful menses, PCOD, you know, too much flow, scanty flow, all these complications, uterine fibroids, polyps, etc., etc., all those complications. Next chakra is the navel region, Nabhi, umbilical. Manipur chakra, also known as Surya chakra, feeling faster, feel that energy there. And the Bij mantra is Ram, and all the abdominal organs are under its jurisdiction: stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, pancreas, spleen, kidney, adrenal gland. So all those issues like acidity, indigestion, gas, constipation, jaundice, diabetes, the spleen and adrenal gland together decide the immunity. So whether less immunity or the abnormal immunity, what is known as autoimmune disease, wherein instead of killing the outside germs, it kills our own healthy cells. So many autoimmune diseases are being reported. So in that case, this meditation of Manipur chakra will be helpful. Even kidney problem, kidney stone, charging of the battery further in between abdomen and chest is Anahata chakra, nearby heart. Anahata chakra. Yam is the Bij mantra. The heart functioning, the blood function, circulation is coming under its guidance. And so all type of heart diseases, coronary heart disease, the wall disease, the pacemaker problem, or the high blood pressure, low blood pressure, varicose vein, the strokes out of poor circulation, all this can be healed or will be helped to get healed with meditation of Anahata chakra, with the Bij mantra Yam. Next chakra is Vishuddha chakra in the throat region. Hum is the Bij mantra. Hum. Lungs and entire respiratory system, even thyroid gland and speech for that matter, coming under its control. And so, asthma, bronchitis, sinusitis, tonsillitis, allergic phenomenon, stammering, hypothyroid, hyperthyroid, all these diseases. Next chakra is in between the eyebrows, the forehead. It's Ajna chakra. Bij mantra is Om. pituitary gland coming under its control. All the sense organs are nothing but extension of the brain itself, and the brain and nervous system as a whole, and rather mind. Mind is something more than nervous system itself. Entire mind is coming under jurisdiction of this Ajna Chakra. So Bij Mantra is Om. So any sense organ issues, eye, ears, etc. The hormonal imbalances, no doubt, because pituitary is the master of other endocrine glands too. All the psychic issues, stress, depression, anxiety, phobia, negativity, forgetfulness, lack of concentration, lack of willpower, mental weaknesses. These are the functional aspects. There can be some structural issues also with the nervous system. All again, Om. Om is the Bij mantra of Ajna Chakra. You have healed physically and mentally. You have turned fully healthy. Now it's only the spiritual upliftment. The last chakra is the crown region. Sahasrara chakra. Sahasra is 1000. 1000 nadis meet together in this chakra. Feel that energy spinning there. Try to feel the energy spinning faster. Om is Bijman. Prana from the Panchamahabhut, bathing your entire pranamaya kosh, all the 72,000 nadis network and 114 chakra, exiting from the Sahasrara chakra back to Panchamahabhuta. Circuit is completed. So this circuit is important. Circuit leads to health. Circuit keeps us alive. When pran doesn't flow, we are dead. And when the pranic flow is hampered, we are diseased. And when the pranic flow is smooth, streamlined, all the nadis, we are healed, we are healthy. During inhalation, utter mentally so, meaning that. During exhalation, utter mentally hum means me. So I am that. That's the literal meaning. So so from physical or rather from grosser to subtler level. So I am that. Maharshi Patanjali says, Tad japa, tad artha bhavana. Whatever mantra, japa you are doing, do it with its understanding the meaning and its bhava. So, universe is made of Panchamahabhut. My body is also made up of Panchamahabhut. Means the grosser level, so I am that. Same prana is flowing through my pranamaya kosh, so and the divinity, the Paramatma Tattva, its small fraction is within me, that is Atma Tattva. They are same. Paramatma is same as Atma. Atma is same as Paramatma. Pindam Brahmandam. I am a small replica of bigger universe. There is no difference. Micro to macro, it's same structure. The structure of the solar system or the galaxy or the atom is same. That's what it is. Pindam Brahma. I am as strong as that power. Ham Brahmasmi. I am the divinity. That's the bhava. I'm as strong as that power, as pure as that power. If that is whole, that is complete, I am also complete. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Meaning, if Purn is added to Purn, obviously it will be Purn, means complete. Whole plus whole is whole. But not only that, if whole is deducted from the whole, but still whole is the balance. So that Paripurna I am. So slowly try to be aware about the touch of breath, slowly touch of incoming breath, slowly touch of outgoing breath. It's possible you have completely forgotten about yourself. Then just mentally remind who you are and where you are. Try to be aware about the surrounding. If any sound is coming, nearby vehicles, horns, or some birds, or any animal, any sound. So that will make you aware about your surrounding, where you are. It's possible your body has turned still and you don't have any sensation of body. It's a good sign. Congratulations for that deep relaxation. But now only mentally remind, here might be my head, here might be my legs, here might be my hand. It's a mental reminding about your body existence. And now slowly, gently open your eyes a little. Move the fingers and toes a bit and try to feel actual existence, physical existence of your body. Slowly feel as to what extent you have succeeded in relaxing the entire body. Feel confident about that achievement and have one of the palm, if you are lying in Chaitanyasana or Shavasana, then one of the palm below the head, another palm in front of the, tilt the body by folding the another leg at the knee and tilting, keeping another palm in front of the chest on the ground, and with support of both the palms, slowly come up. So those who are sitting, they are already in sitting posture. Those who are lying down, they are also now in sitting posture. Keep the shoulders back, spine erect, eyes closed, chin parallel to the ground. Maximum body parts are relaxed. Breathing is going on slowly, very calmly. Gratefully thank the divinity for this wonderful experience you had just now. With one Onkar, breathe in. Om. Mm. Enjoying the vibrations. Gently open your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir,
So,
for the wonderful experience, sir.
thank you, thank you. Welcome.
I would like to now invite Meeta ma'am to give a quick vote of thanks, and then we will have our floor open for our question answer session. Meeta, over to you.
Thank you, Dipti. Thank you, sir, for your healing meditation session.
Thank
Your calm presence, clarity of instructions, and depth
नीचे से पाँच मिनट वो मेरी तरह क्या करें
Continue, karo, Meeta.
and depth. I'm starting again. Thank you, sir, for your healing meditation session. Your calm presence, clarity of instructions, and depth of experience helped us to feel inner stillness, emotional balance, and positive energy. Thank you for your dedication, wisdom, and positive energy. We also deeply grateful for this and enriching experience. Thank you all the YVN teachers to motivate us time to time. Thanks to all the participants and my dear friends for your presence and positive intention, which has created a powerful atmosphere of peace, harmony, and collective healing. Thank you.
Thank you, Meeta. All right, so we are opening the floor for question answer session. Please go ahead. Please raise your hand so that we can take one by one. If not, feel free to put your questions in the chat box, and we will take that up as well.
Yes, 1 plus CPH, you can unmute and ask.
Gurudev Pranam. Thank you so much for your wonderful healing sessions, your wisdom, time. My question is bothering me sometimes, we ended with the session with Om Purna Madam Purna Vedam. And then why this concept of rebirth, कोई ये योनि में से कोई जानवर योनि में वृक्ष होगा, ये होगा, वो होगा. अरे मैं भी पूर्ण हो तो मेरा भी फिर उसी में होगा ना, या मनुष्य ही होगा, फिर अदर योनि इसमें कैसे होगा?
One of the, of course, this is not the topic. It's a big topic. I may not be the correct authorized person to discuss this matter, but great people have explained all this, Mukti Yoni and all that. And so some say we have already passed that level, animal level, it's a moksha yoni. And now only how we are going to progress to become a Superman, as uh, Yogi Aurobindo said, Superman, evolution, evolution towards the moksha. Or it won't depends on our karma. Whether we can, because of our bad karma, again we can back to that animal yoni, I don't know, but these different opinions are there. Okay, anyway, that is not our topic. Thank you.
Right? Any more questions from anyone?
Sir, I want to ask a question that if a person is suffering from multiple diseases from various organs, like the chronic stress has given rise to many multiple problems throughout the over the period of years. So if we do such kind of meditation daily, so generally how long does it take to get healed completely or one by one?
First of all, yogic approach is integrated, as I started actually. There are no different treatments for different diseases. Rather, yoga doesn't recognize different diseases at all. There is only one disease, that we are diseased, we are not healthy. See, this is when we are not at ease, it is disease. So medical science has classified this disease, that disease, and different symptoms, and accordingly different treatment, medicine and surgery and all that. But here it's healing you. That's the only treatment. And you are, not balanced. You are imbalanced. Something is wrong. Is the only disease. That is number one. And that's why treatment is same, and it will simultaneously work on you. Okay. So now the another part of that question, how long? 5 plus 4 is equal to 9 in mathematics. But body never respond mathematically. Every individual is different. We are at different level, Even in the spiritual strata, we are at different level. But ultimately, what is important is we have to be on the highway. वाम मार्ग बोलते हैं. वाम मार्ग मतलब wrong path. So we don't have to remain on वाम मार्ग, on wrong path. That's why we are diseased. Now we have to, for healing, we need to come on the highway, right path. That goes to Atma. But हम बहुत बार कहते हैं दिल्ली बहुत दूर है. Supposing a train is going to Delhi from Mumbai and I have to get down at Igatpuri or Nashik, I can very well, get into that train, provided that train stops there, those stations. So just like that. But I am in the right train. So just like that, it's a path. But where I am, it depends. And accordingly, how quickly my disease will be. उनको म्यूट कर।
मारे पूछવું હોય તો
भावना
કેવી રીતના
भावना
દબાવવા?
भावना खुद को म्यूट करी। Okay. So, how much time will require? It depends on where we are on that path. It's a path of purification. So, how purified I am already, or how unpurified I am, on that depends how healing will be fast or slow. But path is same.
And how intensely do we practice it?
But that is
That
also there.
matters.
That is one matter, how intensely you practice. And secondly, where you are.
Yeah.
What is the magnitude of toxification or our purva karma? What is known as?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hello, namaste, sir.
Namaste.
How we can incorporate this meditation process for autoimmunity or overthinking?
Autoimmune, I already said, that it's Swadhisthana chakra, because adrenal gland and this spleen both are coming under the jurisdiction of Manipur chakra. Okay? Not Swadhisthana, Manipur chakra. That is the Nabhi. That Bij mantra, Ram, you had told. And it's the adrenal and spleen together that decide that immunity. Okay. Late night dinner and heavy dinner is one of the major culprit of increasingly reporting of these autoimmune diseases. So that disturbs everything. In night time, we are supposed to sleep, and our all the endocrine glands except thyroid gland supposed to be inactivated. We are having heavy dinner, that's too late. So we are making adrenal to, night duty, just like night shift, It's unnatural for them. And even the pancreas, who wanted to rest, we are asking them that the beta cells of islets of Langerhans, in pancreas, we are asking them to do overtime, then it will lead to diabetes. So like that, diabetes itself is an autoimmune disease, in a way. Yeah. So, the immunity, when it is abnormal, that leads to autoimmune disease. Immunity is supposed to kill the outside bacteria, which are harmful. Remember, few bacteria are harmful. More than that, a bulk of bacteria are friendly. If my body has got 3 trillion cells, 10 times that 30 trillion cells, bacteria are associated with my body outside and inside. And you know, they are known as symbiotic bacteria. They are concerned with my health. And nowadays, very recent is that it is the gut flora. The bacteria inside my immunity decide what disease I will have and I won't have. So it's a totally different chapter. Madam will have to organize a different lecture on this topic. The Shri, Dhanya and other 5 types of the millets, that can be another lecture. Anyway, so that way. Huh?
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Namaste. Sir, I want to know who is me when we are talking that I, me, with the body. Who is that? Is
Actually,
it a third person?
actually, it's a philosophical question, very basic question of yoga. And yoga was restricted to meditation only during Vedic era. And later on, other anga, slowly they were joined into that. So that was not the topic of today's lecture, nor I am the right authorized person to answer this question. But whatever, I know. So that's what I referred initially. It said that as per Sankhya Purusha, they have said. Any subtler. Then as per Vedanta, it is Atma. Brahma is same as Atma. That's what they say. Anyway, it's beyond our scope.
Okay,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Any more questions? Yes, Rashmi, you have any question?
Just one.
Sure, please go ahead.
Yes. Can we include this in our online classes, healing meditation?
No, it depends on how is the structure of the class. If you are same participants are coming, attending the class entire year or every month, new participants are coming. I don't know. That is number one. And number two, uh, how the teachers, how confident the teachers are to deal with this. Okay, so it depends on that. So it's not that we should not. It's a technique, but if at all it is communicated rightly. But one thing, every day we come because it takes now almost it took a half an hour today.
Yes.
It can be extended even more, or sometimes it can be taken bit quickly at a later stage when all are used to that. Then perhaps the faster instruction may work. So hardly once in a month or once in a 2 months you might be able to give this much time, no? It's a 1 hour class daily, and they have to practice
Yes.
many asana and many other things, pranayam and all that. They also should be practiced regularly. But actually, for healing, from patient point of view, I'm not talking about class point of view, teacher point of view, but patient point of view, daily is required, whether it is pranayam or asana or this type of meditation, healing meditation, especially when somebody is suffering from all these diseases, they have to do it daily. But that doesn't mean that every day you have to conduct it in the class. You can't. If you conduct this half an hour meditation daily, only half an hour will remain. 5 minutes for prayer, only 25 minutes will remain for pranayam and asana. So you are doing injustice there. So once in a month, if you take and if you make them understand, ultimately they have to do this themselves. They have to, give the self suggestion at a later stage. Or before that, they can use audio also. Same way, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, no issue. You
Thank
can.
thank you.
Yeah, Shalini ji.
Namaste, sir. Thank you for the
Namaste.
wonderful session. It was
Welcome.
really very nice. So, just to know, understand what's the difference between what we do regular meditation and healing meditation?
No, what I said initially itself, I started. Meditation itself is the ocean. There are so many hundreds of meditative techniques, and it depends what you have to select on our nature depends on so many factors. So mainly two categories said. The original meditation is not to use as a therapeutic tool, not to heal, but to know who am I. I'm not body, I'm not mind, I'm something subtler, Purusha or Atma. That is the real meditation. That was the intention. During Vedic era, yoga was restricted to meditation only. Meditation was the only anga. But all these Ashtanga Yoga and all other Anga were developed, added later on to as a preparation. And ultimately, the Hatha Pradipika says, Kevalam Raja Yogaya Hatha Vidya Upadishyate. For describing and prescribing, recommending all these different techniques, ultimately to head toward the Raja Yoga, that is meditation. Ultimately, I have to know that I am that subtler thing beyond body and mind. So that's what it is.
Thank you, sir.
सर हॅलो हॅलो
Yeah, yeah.
हा 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 सर मी मराठीतून विचारते
हो बोला.
सर हा सर इनिशियली कधी कधी एखादं फिजिकली फिट नसतं की आसन प्राणायामसाठी आणि त्याला फक्त मेडिटेशन द्यायचंय किंवा प्राणायाम द्यायचंय तर फिजिकल बॉडी सपोर्ट नाही करत किंवा मेंटली ते तेवढे स्टेबल नाही राहू शकत मेडिटेशन मध्ये तर त्यावेळेस काय केलं पाहिजे
अगदी हे मेडिटेशन करता येतं ना. आता बघा सर्जरी जर केली ना तर साधारण एक 72 तास त्याने हलू नये असं सांगितलं जातं. डिपेंड्स ऑन टाईप ऑफ सर्जरी. त्याने अजिबात हलू नये. बरोबर आहे. म्हणून आपण म्हणतो सर्वसामान्यपणे की योग त्याला करता येणार नाही. बरोबर आहे. जोपर्यंत हील होते योग योग म्हणजे काय? आपण योग म्हणजे केवळ आसन असं जर समजलो मग ते स्टेटमेंट बरोबर आहे. पण योग म्हणजे केवळ आसन नाही. मी मगाशी म्हणालो व्हॉट इज योग? आसन, बंध, मुद्रा, क्रिया, प्राणायाम, ध्यान, दीज आर दी टेक्निकल अस्पेक्ट, यम नियम अँड देन दी फिलॉसॉफिकल अप्रोच. हे सगळं मिळून जर योग असेल तर योग करता येत नाही हे स्टेटमेंट बरोबर आहे. आसन करता येत नाही ऍक्सेप्टेड. त्यामुळे अगदी त्या 48 to 72 आवर बेड रिडन पेशंटला सुद्धा मेडिटेशन प्राणधारणा करता येते. त्याला अशा प्रकारचं आता जे सांगितलं ते करता येतं नाही काय. सो योग इज अ बिग थिंग. सो योग मधून काय करता येतं आणि काय करता येत नाही त्या वेळेला असा तो प्रश्न असतो. त्यामुळे मेडिटेशन निश्चितपणे करता येतं.
थँक्यू सर
हेलो सर हेलो
बोला बोला
अ,
बोली.
So thank you for the wonderful session, Saratadi. And I wanted to ask you for healing meditation. For example, as you said, Anahata Chakra, specifically if you have hypertension or any circulatory problems. So I just want to ask if in personal practice we are doing, how do we go? We have to always start from Muladhara and then go up, or can we directly focus on Anahata Chakra and do it every day?
You can quickly pass through the other chakra and give more time to that particular chakra.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. I think it's time to wrap up, sir. Thank you so much for the wonderful experience. Thank you, participants. Before we exit, just a quick announcement. The next session will be on Feb 20th, and that will be on Bandha and Mudra by our beloved Neha ma'am. So please make sure to mark your calendars, and we will definitely circulate all the information soon. Thank you so much, and great having everyone here. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much, sir.
Thank you
Right.
so much, sir. It was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sir.
sir, for
Thank
the
you, sir.
wonderful
Thank you so much,
session.
sir.
you.
Thank you so much, sir.
खूप छान झालं.
And pranam, sir.
धन्यवाद sir.
Thank you, sir.
Uh,
Thank you very much, sir.
host
Thank you, sir. It was a very wonderful session. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you so
delight to
much,
see you,
sir.
sir, after such a long time.
Thank you, sir. We feel so blessed to be guided by you. Thank you.
Nitin sir, तुम्ही host आहात. Could you please close the session?